Is it? Nigga, I don't know, man.
You talking about the free agency? No, unfortunately not. No, I need defense, bro.
Good luck, sir. Well, it's been a minute since your boy played some Madden. Some John Madden football.
As this crowd rolled into U.S. Bank Stadium, they were bundled up, jackets and scarves, downright cold outside on this November evening, but all good here inside.
What
as we
happened at the
welcome you
park?
to Minneapolis, Minnesota. The scene
Talk
a
to
few
me, nigga.
moments
I haven't been on
ago.
the game.
Here it
You know
is.
that.
It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do
Jules, what
battle
happened?
between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
I'm play defense. Niggas just dumping over everybody.
How many buckets you give him?
I don't know how much I had that game. Probably like 2.
Set now to kick this
So you
one
coming,
away,
Caleb?
and off it goes.
Bro, you wouldn't give me the ball, bro. You wouldn't give me the ball. Bro, keep it real, bro. Every time I touched the ball, it was a positive play, bro.
What,
You
on
was
rec?
tweaking,
In
bro.
rec?
You was going like you were like 4 for 18, bro. Give me the ball. I missed two shots in 4 games, bro.
Well, y'all
Out of
winning?
the 4 games, I missed 2 games. Of course, because he gave me the ball after I got to cuss him out. Give me the fucking ball, K-Will. It's real simple,
First
bro.
carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And not
That's why you
much
can't
to
say
speak
nothing
of.
about it,
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I see you like running that 3-4 barrel all of a sudden, shit. What's up, mamas? Let me get my head off again.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's crossing. He's checking Quinn.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
If I would have to play point guard, it'd be straight, bro. I don't have a shot creator. I got a spot shooter.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. Cook stripped, the ball's out, and the Cowboys have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Damian Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Oh, this
shit. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not as skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Good hit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football,
how long is that, K-Will?
Running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them. They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Yo, Sam, I know you can hear me, nigga.
Looking at this now, you got a lot of 3-4 bears, huh? Close, sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Switch. Say. Hey, check 24.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. They'll turn to the power game at Olawale. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line.
Here we go.
Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Give me that.
A battle for
Give me
it,
that.
it's
Mama
intercepted.
on fucking TV.
Picked off with great anticipation. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Josh those dots from me. That was just...
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I play little niggas.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Yo, if I write him, I never have a conversation with him.
And he'll be taken right on the chalk of the 45. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Following the good run by Cook. Here's another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, come on, let me
He'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Let's get it. Hey, come on. Give these traps. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves up.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Mike's 5-4.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. This one complete to Jordan Reed. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, looking to catch him off balance.
And he did. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Yo, pitch.
On 2nd and 12, Allen.
Let's go, boy.
And it's complete.
You was in game chat, yo.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz
only
scheme.
3 and 5.
And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone, bring more pressure towards the quarterback, and still try and cover downfield.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Ben Gideon able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
My fault.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
Nah, it was our lobby.
Now
I just
again,
left.
Right side.
He said you don't want to play, so I
He's got the
left.
first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Oh, it's not
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Let's go, man.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Let's go, Josh.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter. Joker.
Allen taking it himself. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On 2nd down now, it's Williams, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Damian Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I'm about to now.
Oh, good hit.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to...
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Oh, yeah.
Because This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
First play of the screen was a pick.
They'll set up the throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of...
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Get the fuck out of here.
To the end
Get the fuck
of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
What league is this?
Yo, okay, we'll go watch that, bro.
Panthers. I'll play them Panthers next
3
week.
minutes, 27
The Minnesota
seconds.
offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts things. 2nd and 13. Complete. Smith has it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
56.
On first down, it's Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Yo, I fucking thought I handed that bitch off. Hey, man.
Let's go, D.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Second and 12 at the 15-yard line.
Check right. Watching your vibe. Hey, Alpha.
This motherfucker get third on that shit?
On 2nd and 12, Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Yes, 10 yards.
54. Mike, 54. Here we go.
He may try
Let's go,
and
man.
take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Josh Allen is a fucking
Josh
dog.
Allen doing it himself from 9 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's how we get down, dude.
Oh, yeah. You know who that is?
I don't even fuck who it is.
His name Brian
Here are the
Burns.
Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make statements.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term
ain't like that,
complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen.
Why not?
On the
Came
last
from the
possession.
outside.
This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Again, it's Cook.
You like that one?
He'll have a first down. And finally brought down at the 43. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Don't get hype off nothing you do.
You don't like that?
It don't happen against other niggas.
It do though.
Everything
Also
happens
has that
against.
sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Why the fucking running back get up? Why didn't he come down anyway?
They'll set up to
Jerky,
throw.
nigga, why you fucking holding me to his face now?
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Ooh, that's dangerous. If I could have really clicked on and made that
About
back.
set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, crafty.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I've never seen a fumble like that, yo.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying, yeah, he's overturned that.
Yeah, I've never seen a fumble like that, though.
He's about to let it ride for a second.
From the 27, Allen. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota
Look, Josh
10.
Allen hurt.
And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaking up down there
man.
on the field.
Barking,
While the
Josh
trainers
Allen.
take a look, we'll step aside.
Shit is hilarious, bro.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
Now that should have been a fucking fumble, bro.
And And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead,
and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
The play actually made me hold it, and I really didn't try to throw that shit.
That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That's what he's doing.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hatch it. Hey,
hard. Yep.
I got him.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Escape. And the pressure gets to him again. Daniil Hunter in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. They run again on first down. Cook. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
Going deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 10. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
All day, every day, any day.
Fair.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Oh my God, Carson with the
Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Shit.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. Right? They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Second and 11. Into the hands of Thielen, complete.
They wouldn't even get me
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays and try to move it.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hogs and picking passes off.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Oh, shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They begin the drive with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Hey, lock it.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
You ain't have to hurt Saquon and Josh like that,
so
Brody.
For Dallas, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
I ain't gonna lie, Williams turned up though. You said Saquon who? Saquon who? Oh, who do they lose to? I'll tell you, they
Oh my
lucky
lord.
Justin Fields can't go to the
They really
draft.
let him get there. He wasn't even playing that fucking right.
That's how it was. Right
Yeah,
there. Is
you
Mike in
clicked
here?
on him as soon as you saw it. Yeah. Played it then. Yeah, thank you. He clicked on it.
Where Mike could go? Oh, wow. He said the right. Yo, what?
Yeah. Stop throwing it, though. I mean, if I
He
had
said-
some offense,
he said
these
the
picks would
route.
matter. But
Alright, he'll be back for playoffs. This nigga's missing 6 weeks though. 6 weeks. Yeah, after my first fucking 4 L's from Sims, nigga, undefeated, nigga. Smack. Oh, I got Jules next. Yes, sir. Then I got Carlos. Then I got Pidge. What's up, Pidge? Then I got fucking Staff and the Broncos bull. I'm about to go crazy.
really? Fucking nice for second. This nigga still coming around.
I know what they thinking, they don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to okay it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. They can't take it to 10. Hey.
Yo, what the fuck
Oh
was that?
my god.
Yo, that was
Stay
super
in.
dumb fake, yo.
To me.
What was that? He ran up on you and just stopped. Didn't do nothing.
The young, incredible, honestly
Let's go.
Oh,
right.
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so
Bro, I don't got no
perennial,
cat
do this for my
room, bro.
millennials. I be
In,
murdering any flow.
Ultimate
I
Elite.
just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah.
Nah,
People
but
trying to get
I like that.
Put my heart and soul in.
Brady's
so
still
you
out there.
feel
That's
it.
crazy.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spinning
that
knowledge,
quarterback
but
did
it's
fuck
soaking
up-
it.
fuck
I'm a
up the
prophet to
zone.
the
That
sky that's got the
nigga
chakras
moved.
open.
Yo, what's wrong, Piz?
I'm seeing
What's
2020
wrong with what?
visions.
Man, this is how all my games go. He not
I'm
even
just saying,
understanding
what's
that.
wrong, but like, cuz, bro, like, I just caught you slipping.
Nah, bro. How you catch me slipping?
Cause your corner was playing the flat route.
No, he wasn't.
Well, he sure looked like it.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like
Unless he play flip, then.
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible.
Woo! That's the one I wanted. What the fuck? Oh, alright.
I just had to let you know.
It's an action-packed game right here, bro.
I can't let off the stick. I ain't even do nothing. I just watch the happen.
Oh.
Yo, babe.
Why? What about that one?
Like, what? Straight man.